Well, interwebs, today is December 9th, and here I am in northern Colorado with dry grounds and green grass. The only reason why I bring that up is because I know that yesterday and possibly even today it was snowing in Georgia. I know it was snowing around the Atlanta area as well as other parts of Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm in Colorado and I've still got green grass. Not very green, but slightly green. So far Atlanta has gotten more snow this year than we have. It's no joke, not a lie. They have legitimately gotten more snow in Atlanta than we've gotten here. We got about maybe 2 inches of snow in mid-October, and that's it. All of next week we're supposed to be in highs in the 50s still. It makes no sense at all. Anyway, interwebs, weather talk aside, I'm just commenting because it's really weird. But weather talk aside, been rather contemplative lately. I haven't gone out for a ride since I laid Toothless down, which has been about a week and a half ago, actually, because it was cold earlier this week and everything. And forecast originally said it's supposed to snow like two to 4 days this week, and they just changed it to cold and windy, and then now it's warm again. Anyway, I've been rather contemplative lately. Recently ran sound for a funeral, something I do on occasion of run sound for weddings, funerals, that kind of thing. But no, really got me thinking. This isn't going to be as sad as it sounds initially, I promise you. So, so please don't be like, oh my gosh, Panda's getting all sad sack again. Let me turn it off. No, it just caused me to think, because I was running sound for this funeral, and the gentleman who passed away's kids were. And they're all older, married, he had grandkids, all the stuff. So it wasn't anything, horribly tragic or anything like that. They were just, recounting the memories of their dad. I sat there thinking, and they were thinking about, all the good memories and stuff they had, recent and past, and other friends and family had said something. And it just made me really start thinking, death is something that it's inevitable for all of us. Like death, and those of you that have watched the Thursday videos, believe in God and Jesus and all that, so I do believe there will be a rapture at some point in end times and all that. But barring the rapture, like death is something that we will all experience in our lives, whether we die ourselves or people that we care about pass away. It made me start thinking about my own relationships with my brother, my parents, my wife, my wife's parents. Whenever the inevitable happens, and if I'm put in the position of having to recount memories, and when all I'm left with are the memories, will I be satisfied? And I know it's a very difficult question to answer, because anybody that you care about, you're always going to have wanted more time. But I think about like my grandmother, and the last time I saw her was she was visiting my mom, and I had to actually rush over to get there so I could visit her and everything. And purely the reason why I rushed over so I could spend another moment with her is because she's 92 years old. My grandmother is. She's 92 years old. My mom's mom is the only grandparent I have alive still, and she's still alive. Like she didn't pass away from the last time I saw her. Fortunately, I'm going to be able to see her again in a couple of weeks. I remember rushing over so I could make sure and see her, because I just wasn't sure if I'd be able to see her again. Whenever she inevitably passes away, will I be satisfied with the memories I have and the time spent with her, or will I wish that I had taken more time? Assuming that nothing happens and my parents pass away before I do, and I'm put in the position of the kids of the gentleman who passed away, and speaking at the funeral and recounting memories, will I be satisfied that I spent as much time as I could? Will I be satisfied that I put relationships with people that I care about first and made them a priority? Like, I know for a fact that if something were to happen to my brother, I would not be satisfied with the memories that I have. I need more. I would be so destroyed. Not only the loss of a dad to my nieces and everything, and the loss of a brother, but just that I haven't got to spend enough time with them. And honestly, like my parents too. My parents actually live around here, so I see them quite often. But if something were to happen, like to my mom or to my dad, am I satisfied with the memories that I have? And I don't think I am. And again, like I said, is it a hard question? It's a hard question. You're never going to be able to look at that and go, yeah, I've totally spent enough time with that person that I love. I'm done. No worries. Life's good. And I've spent enough time with them. They can go anytime. Like, nobody's ever going to be like that, when people that you care about and everything. So, like, I totally get that you know, nobody's ever gonna say like, yeah, I've had enough of that person, they can die anytime. But what I'm saying is, would there be regret for not spending more time? And that's the real thing I have to ask. And you know, what I would just encourage everybody to do while they can is don't put off relationships. The need to accomplish things and things to accomplish will always be there. So I know it's a very odd topic to talk about riding around a quasi-mountain road on a motorcycle. I totally get that. But you know, this is my time to talk to you, interwebs. It's my time to just talk and get things out of my mind and get things out of my head and talk with all of you. And I seriously do just want to encourage everybody to make time for the people that you care about. Make time for them. Life is busy. Things happen. There's always things trying to take time that require time. There's always that stuff that's trying to pull you away. But I do just encourage everybody, make time. Not just around the holidays, but all year round. Make time for the people that you care about, because you never know when they're not going to be there. Tragedy happens all the time. I know of friends of mine were just talking the other day about how many people they've known who have passed away in the last two and a half months. Between two people, they knew 12 people that had passed away. And those of us in the motorcycling community, we know all too well how quickly things can change. Like people like that. Did you see that? All it takes is that and them not seeing a motorcycle coming the other way, and bam, done. Like, we know all too quickly how things can go wrong and tear people away at a young age. And not to focus on tragedy, but knowing that it's a possibility, encourage everybody to celebrate everyone's life while they can. Spend time with the people that you love while you can. That's all I really wanted to say, interwebs. As we come into this holiday season, as the holiday season's already begun, as family starts to surround and friends start to come around, enjoy that time, but enjoy it beyond the holidays. I'm going to finish enjoying my ride. It's a little bit chillier than I expected, so I'm going to go home, and as is tradition, I have to do it. I love doing that. I don't know why it makes me so happy. One of these days I'll explain where that came from, but today's not that day. And on that note, interwebs, road work. I'm stopping, bro. I'm stopping. Anyway, interwebs, when you're standing there someday on that stage or on a platform or in a park and recounting the memories of a loved one past, that they'd be good memories, pleasant memories, that there wouldn't be any regrets, and that although you would probably wish that you had more time, that wouldn't be the only thought that you have. You'd be able to cherish the time that you had. So interwebs, I'm going to leave this at that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sure normal service will resume, but until then and until next time, thank you, and